Join your host Tiernan as he interviews A-State Rugby Vice-Captain Aaron van Dijk. We dive deep into Aaron's upbringing, his journey now at A-State, and what he plans to do after. It's a great episode with a great guy.
Welcome everyone to another episode of the D1 Diaries podcast, hosted by yours truly. Today we are joined by the A-State Rugby Vice-Captain Aaron van Dijk. Alright, me and Aaron started here at A-State at the same time. In, what was it? It was the fall of 2023 now?
Yeah.
Damn. Been time, bro.
It's been time.
And yeah, really excited to have him on the podcast. So firstly, bro, how's life? Like, what's going on, bro?
Nah, it's alright, eh? School's a bit hectic, but other than that, it's been okay. It's been okay. Yeah, it's just been really good, really blessed to be where I am, and yeah, it's been good.
Yes, bro. How's rugby? Obviously we had a big match the other week and
Body was a bit sore, struggling a little bit, but yeah, on the mend, ready for game week. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, bro. All right, so just explain to the people who you are. Who is Aaron van Dijk?
So yeah, basically, my name's Aaron. I'm from East London, South Africa, and yeah, I've been playing rugby pretty much my whole life. Definitely took a leap of faith coming across the pond to study. Could have studied at home, but yeah, decided to do something out of my comfort zone, out of the norm, and yeah, basically, yeah, just took the risk and came to the States to study, get a good world-class education, and yeah, that is basically the brief of who I am.
All right, so obviously, like, you took this big leap of faith. Sorry.
Yeah.
Who did you like speak to on the way here, like in terms of?
So like the lead up.
Yeah, on the way, like from East London to J-Boog. In that little moment, who did you speak to?
So basically, our captain, Warwick Day, he was a huge influence in my decision. Obviously, having come from the same area, same school, he was one of my main people that I reached out to, kind of asking, how is it, what is it like? Arkansas State wasn't initially my first choice to come and study. I was also looking at a small community college, Siena. Where I also had another contact from school, and then as well through rowing I joined like a pretty much like this recruiting company where they basically put you in touch with coaches and all of that. So yeah, I was also looking at coming through rowing, but yeah, Warwick Day was pretty much my go-to source in asking, like, how is it, what is it like, is it worth the go? Yeah, and pretty much since then, I kind of just decided, okay, well, let's do it.
Fairs. And now that you've been here, it's coming up to almost 3 years. Who are you glad you've met along the way?
Oh, all the boys, I must say. The 3 years that I've been here, it's been wild. It's been quick. It's been very quick. I mean, Dowie, one of the guys that kind of took me under his wing when we got here, Dowie. Yeah, like I still vague, like I remember it vividly as well. He said to me when we got here, he was like, Aaron, take it all in. It's going to happen so quickly. And he was like, and now I'm like in the moment where I've kind of realized, like, holy smokes, it actually did happen pretty quick. So,
so fast.
I mean, yeah, you can also attest to it. Like, it feels like we just got here. And now, like, we're almost at the end of it. So, yeah.
Yeah, bro. All right. Obviously, we are talking about uni. So what major are you in right now, my boy?
Yeah, so I'm basically studying animal science with an emphasis in production and management. So the goal of that is to one day go into farming. Obviously, you can ask farmers. A lot of them didn't go to uni and get a degree and all of that. But all of them are very educated on their field of study, and yeah, not necessarily coming from a farming background. But being involved and being around it in my community and all of that was definitely something that I wanted to do, and yeah, definitely felt a calling towards it. So I decided, okay, well, if I am going to study, then it's definitely going to be agriculture related.
So obviously you came from a farming background. Like, how's that, just shaped your work ethic, life, just like life in general?
Yeah, so I mean, my whole upbringing was definitely grassroots level, like, small community, good family circle, good friends, heavily relied on our family. Family was a big part of my childhood growing up, and still is, obviously. But I mean, yeah, basically that all filtered into my work ethic, my drive, my passions, and it really just helped me kind of step into where I am now and who I want to be, and also has helped me shape the idea of who I want to be when I'm a little bit older, especially getting on in age, I'd say, even though I'm ripe 21 years old. But yeah, I definitely feel like I'm getting a bit older.
Body that over here.
Yeah, body's feeling old. Mind is still young. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, my upbringing was really, really good. Lots of good memories, lots of moments where I learned a hell of a lot, made a few mistakes, bumped my head a few times, as we should.
Happens, bro.
But yeah, no, it was good. It just filtered into everything that I am now, and yeah, I couldn't be more grateful for it. It was just awesome.
Alright, so we came here in about August of 2023. But how early before that would you say you made your decision to first just think about coming to America, and then how early or late did you decide to come to A-State in particular?
So my whole idea to come to America started in about 2020, pre-COVID.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, pre-COVID is when it started.
Damn.
But then I was heavily into rowing, so I wasn't so much. Well, I can't say I wasn't focused on my rugby. Like, my rugby was and has always been a really, really big passion of mine. But I was a bit smaller in grade 10, a lot smaller actually than most of my peers.
Damn.
And basically I was in two minds of saying, well, okay, let me scrap the rugby idea. I am pretty decent at rowing. And I was going to be like, okay, well, if I'm going to come over, I know how big rowing is, and it gets you into Ivy League schools and all of that thing.
Yeah.
Super attractive idea. Very, very attractive. And the work that went along with it, you know, I was on target for everything. Hitting the numbers that I needed to hit, and on the erg, in the water with the guys and all of that, winning the championships that I needed to win. Definitely on the right path. But yeah, so that was 2020, 2021, kind of on the offset of COVID kind of coming to an end. Kind of forgot about the idea. Didn't really dwell on it too much. Seriously still driving the rowing factor home though. And then after that, it's 2021, towards the end of 2021, I sat down with one of my biggest mentors, or my two biggest mentors, was Murray Chandler, who was a South African rower himself, and Dave Hartwanger. Both of them were my rowing coaches at school, and my school teachers, funny enough. One was my physics and the other one was my EGD teacher, which is like technical drawings. But yeah, so basically I had a sit down conversation with them, and I said to them, I was like, look, I love rowing to bits, and I mean, even now I still do. And I said to them, but I was like, yo, rugby, I don't know if I can just drop it. I was like, surely I can still row and play first grade rugby, first team rugby. And Murray Chandler, being the man that he is, very electric of a human being, and he's so awesome. Like, he's just an absolute gem, salt of the earth, awesome man. He basically looked me in the eyes and was like, you'd be stupid, bud. Those were his words. He's like, you'd be stupid, bud, to leave rugby behind and not follow through with it, because I mean, the culture of South Africa is pretty much built around rugby, schoolboy rugby. It's just like a huge vibe around it. So, and he was like, you need to experience that, you need to have that. So yeah, he kind of shifted my idea back towards rugby, like completely and fully. And then I pretty much from then, after that conversation, leading into 2022, my matric year, I decided, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to give this rugby thing more of a crack. And then basically made my first team side, was captain or vice captain of that side, played under 18 Craven Week, got my provincial colours, and I was awarded my full school honours as I was in a group of selection for the juniors, Springbok juniors.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was. Genuine.
Well, like the under 18s?
Well, I wasn't like in the final squad, but I was in the selection group.
You've never told me that. Damn.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of this podcast, bro. We find out stuff about people I've known for 3 years. Damn.
So, I was awarded my full school honours for that. Myself and another mate of mine who's actually playing rugby in France now, Tian, for Bordeaux.
Nice.
so him and myself were both in that group, weren't selected as the initial final squad, even though I think he definitely did deserve it. But I mean, just the way things planned out, is what it is. So yeah, I mean, once that happened, pretty much that wrapped up the 2022 year. And then I was kind of really just focused on my exams, and I was like, okay, well, now I need to actually switch on and make a decision here, what I'm wanting to do. So yeah, the 3 universities I looked at in South Africa was Elsenburg, Sarsveld, and then obviously University of Pretoria, Onderstepoort. Elsenburg's agricultural program at the time when I applied was full, so I wasn't able to get in. Sarsveld, I'd been accepted, conditionally, obviously, just due to like you needed your end results of matric to get fully accepted, and then UP was full as well. So I was like, okay, well, I'm in a bit of a tight spot now. And then the idea of going to America popped in my head again when I saw Warwick. Like I think he posted something on Instagram of when he was in Montana or whatever with one of his good mates. And I was like, what is he doing in America? I heard that he was over in the Sharks and he was doing all of this stuff there. And then I messaged him and I was like, what are you doing in the States? And he's like, no, I'm studying. I was like, what? Where are you studying? And he said, no, I'm studying at Arkansas State, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, lekker. And then one of my good mates, Garen, he received an email from Dom a while ago, earlier in the year. And I asked him, what is he thinking of doing? Where's he going? And he said, he was pretty set on going to a university in Durban. And he's like, but I also got an email from a coach in the United States. And I was like, oh, really? He's like, yeah. And he's like, but I'm not really too keen on going. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, do you mind just sending me like Dom's details and whatever? And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. Sent Dom's details. I emailed Coach Dom, and pretty much from there, I took all the stepping stones to get here, and then now I'm here.
Wow, damn, that's a cool story, bro.
Yeah, feels like it was just yesterday that I was trying to come here and like flip and plan all of this, just going back to hearing all these conversations in my head. So yeah.
So you didn't. So I know you spoke to a few other schools, but did you speak to any schools like through? So I know you spoke to like rowing schools through like an agency. Did you speak to rugby schools through an agency? So rugby schools were just purely based off my connections.
People
you knew. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
because like I said it in like the first episode, like, bro, I think I said it anyway. I was like super against the agencies.
Yeah,
like I don't want to like name any names so I don't get in trouble basically. But I went to a trial. Yeah, and they were like, oh yeah, we think you get a rugby scholarship, blah blah blah. We'd love to have you for an interview. I was like, oh, mate, happy days. And like, don't get me wrong, I played my heart out with this trial. Yeah, I was like, cool. And then I'm there, I think I'm like just going out with my mates, and they gave me a call. They're like, if you can see us in the next 2 hours, come to Wembley. I was like, all right, cool. So I called my dad. I was like, they want to meet us in Wembley. Do you reckon we should go? He's like, yeah, cool. Hang up and then ring them back and say, yeah, we'll be there. I was like, cool. So you get there, as good clothes as I could find. Because I had to race home, get changed, go to Wembley, which at the time I lived right next to, so I was pretty lucky. And then some of the other people that came out of the interview room, I remember them from the trial. I'm like, there's no way this guy is on the same level as me. So, and then they're like, yeah, it's gonna cost this amount. I'm like, oh, this amount to what? Send emails, make a highlight reel. I'm like, come on, bro. I've been making videos my whole life. Yeah, I can do highlight reels for free, and I can send emails for free. So I'm good.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I find it quite. Like I get the idea of having someone that represents you, because in the highlight of in the big scheme of things, like you as an individual shouldn't necessarily be focusing on all of that.
Yeah, no, fair. Yeah.
So, but I mean, I don't know, the cost of it all, especially for an athlete that's just trying to get off the ground. Yeah, I think is a bit. It's rough. It's rough.
Don't get me wrong, I do see a lot of the benefits. Yeah. Like, if you do have the capital, I think you should go for it, because they do make things a lot easier.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh mate, I was like this close to not even coming to America, because I almost messed up my visa, big time.
I actually remember that.
I misread an email. I flipped in. Like you remember, I came to school like a week late. Yeah. Because
you'd like, I don't know what you did, but I remember.
Basically, I was supposed to send these documents in via like the courier or whatever. Yeah. And then I didn't read that, so when I thought I was supposed to go, I just brought the documents that I was supposed to bring, and they're like, "No, you need to go to this post office. You know, it's here." I was like, "Oh god." So I did that, and then like the day I got my interview or like got my visa was the day I should have been in school. So
gracious.
Luckily, Coach Don was very understanding.
Shucks.
Yeah, some of the seniors at the time weren't very understanding.
Yeah, no, they weren't. I still remember the days where we were like, "What is going on? Where are you? What?"
Yeah, I mean, that was nice because at least like the boys that were coming in my year, like I know Kiwi definitely messaged me.
Yeah.
Saying, "Yeah, bro, where you at?" I was like, "Still waiting for my visa, bro."
I actually remember. I remember you DM'd me. You were like,
I was like, "See you soon." Yeah.
Yeah, see you soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of, I think you and your mum, like, and you were at the airport.
Yes.
And I was like, "Oh,
yes, that's what it was."
A mad cute picture.
See you
I was
soon.
like, "See you soon, my boy."
Yeah.
And
No, I remember
I think
it.
even still at that point, I still didn't have my visa. So I didn't even know if I was going to see him soon. But
on a woman of prayer, just like saying, "Hey, seeing you soon."
But yeah, all right, if you have the capital, I'd say go for the agents. But if you're like 50-50, or even if you have the capital and you're not even sure if you want to go to America, don't do it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit extra work, but as you can see,
it'll turn out fine.
It'll definitely work out.
And definitely, like, it pays to know people. So
100%.
Yeah, like if you know someone or you've heard of someone,
Yeah, it makes it 10 times easier.
like I promise you now, if you're watching this and you're listening to this and you are a student or whatever and you really have the ambition of studying and playing D1 rugby in the States, like reach out to myself, reach out to T. Like we'll more than happily put you in contact with people. Well, just on our end at Arkansas State, we'll put you in contact with coach and whatever, but just reach out to the guys that are playing. Like I'm pretty sure most people would help you.
Yeah, that's actually the point of the podcast. To actually show what it's really like and how difficult it can be sometimes.
Yeah, no, I mean it's not easy.
Yeah,
it's not easy.
All right, so we'll talk about the future now, which can be very scary, especially with us. You know, we've already got this semester, and as long as we don't fail any classes, two more
after that.
So we've got about 2.5 semesters left.
Literally, bro.
So, you know, it's May 2027. We've got the cap and gown, and then like a month or two after that, where do you think you'll be? Where do you think you'll be post graduation? Or where do you hope you'll be at least anyway?
So, like my whole big thing is to go pro. Like I really want to play professionally. However, I'm not alluded to the fact that it is a tough road to go down. There's a lot of hoops to jump through, and there's a lot of direction that's needed. So, ideally, if all things go well, I'll enter the draft, get drafted, work my ass off, and you know, really go for the professional jersey and an opportunity. However, that being said, if it's not meant to be and the door doesn't open, completely understand. But another option for me would be to try and get my honours, but I will try and get my honours back at home.
Okay.
So I'll apply to universities back at home to try and get into an honours program there, and then from there pretty much try and play varsity cup rugby at home. If all things go like if the professional route doesn't go or that door doesn't open, then my other idea is to go and get honours in South Africa.
Fair enough. I mean, we've already kind of touched on it, but other than I suppose just work giving you like a route to A State, and you did say you looked at other schools, but like what really solidified your choice with A State in particular? Like, was there something that like stood out to you in particular, or like as opposed to like Siena or anything like that?
Yeah, so for me, it's like A State stood out. Number one, they had an agricultural faculty.
Of course.
I mean, the university was founded on ag, so that was like big tick number one. I was like, okay, cool. Obviously, I had connections. So Warwick, he was like so I had someone that I could just draw information from and like really just ask for help because I know him and I know where he comes from and I know he'll help. As well as Corbin Harrison, so he was also same area, same school, and he was actually in the agricultural studies. Yeah, so I mean he was doing pre-vet, I think, or something along those lines. So yeah, already that was three massive green ticks for me. And then I mean I just read up about A State and their success in D1 and they were somewhat seen as an underdog but they haven't always been one. But they were somewhat seen as I love an underdog story. So I was like, you know what, well,
Magic, isn't it?
yeah, it's just there's just something about it, and I was like, okay, well, sure, they're not number one, they're not the best, but in just terms of like rankings, but shucks, what an opportunity. So let me just go out on a whim and not on a whim. Let me go there.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me play rugby. So yeah, I mean that is the main reason I am here. I'm here to play rugby and get a degree. So yeah.
There you go. All right, we are going to take a quick break to shout out the people supporting the podcast, and we'll see you in a minute.
Yeah.
The A-State Red Wolves take on conference rivals Davenport University, Saturday the 28th of March, 1 p.m. Get down and support the boys at Kirkby Field. See you there.
And we're back. All right, so this is the part of the show where we give our 2 pence on just what's been going on with sports recently. So first up, like usual, go to Six Nations. So I'll kick us off with Ireland beating England. Now, if you told me 2-3 weeks ago, or even just after the France game, that we'd go to Twickenham, and batter England, like almost had them to like, what was it, 22-0 at halftime almost.
It was a proper hiding.
I would have been like, no, I don't believe you. And now that England sit at like 4th, I think, in the rankings. So talk us about the Ireland versus England game. What are your thoughts on that, Ron?
So, I mean, like you said, Ireland going in like 2-3 weeks ago saying Ireland was going to go to Twickenham, beat England as the way in the fashion that they did. I mean, I was pretty shocked. I would have been pretty shocked, hearing that from someone. I would be like, nah, there's no ways that's happening. Because England, I mean, I think they're on 11-game winning streak.
So something like that.
Something like that. And I was like, no, England's a bit on form. Personally, I don't rate the English rugby. That's just personal reasons. But I was like, okay. And then after seeing Ireland do what they did, play the way that they did, I mean, England had no answers for them. And I think, I don't know, for me, I feel like England struggles to win at Twickenham against Ireland. I don't know, like that's just my thinking. Like the few times that I've watched an England and Irish game at Twickenham, Ireland usually come out on top. I mean,
maybe,
yeah, but it was a good game. But England had no answers. I mean, Henry Pollock as well. He's like,
I don't know. He was kind of quiet this game.
He was star boy. He's been star boy for a while. And I mean the Irish completely smothered him out completely. He had no flair whatsoever. This
Jack
game.
Crowley finally been given the keys.
Yes.
Sam Prendergast, I love the guy in it.
Yeah,
I'm sure off the field he's the nicest guy ever in it. But see that ruggability. It is not.
Nah.
At the moment, anyway, it's not international standard. Like, I love him, and like he does pull off some magic sometimes. But you could see quite clearly Jack Crowley finally given the keys.
Yeah.
And he drove us home.
Driving the bus.
Literally.
That's what he's doing.
And,
but who was the Irish 12? They looked like they'd put a lock at 12. But
Stuart McCloskey.
Stuart McCloskey.
He had game of his life. Unfortunate not to get man of the match.
Yeah.
Jameson Gibson Park didn't score like I think 2 tries. So it's fairs.
And I mean
But Stuart McCloskey. He was a magician on the weekend. I have to give him that.
And he was a workhorse. He worked non-stop. I mean, reeling in. Who was it that he reeled in? Like he came all the way from the other side of the field.
Oh yeah, Marcus Smith.
He
reeled
reeled
remember
Marcus.
watching that. Because he has the body of a lock. But you don't realize how fast he is.
Yes, bro.
Oh, bro.
It must be the long strides because he's so tall. So he's like just galloping down the field. But geez, like for me that was really impressive, and especially I think it was like in the 65th, 70th.
It was late game. Yeah.
Like to go and reel in Marcus Smith, who's not slow at all. I was like, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But I mean, Jameson Gibson Park, he also played really, really well. So,
unfortunate event for Maritoje, 100 caps.
Oh, shame.
And just England just didn't want to show up for this game.
No, they didn't.
Which is a shame.
Yeah. I mean, this might be I don't know, a controversial question, but like for me, I don't see, like all due respect, like Mario Itoje like has his impact on the game for sure, but I don't know like what his leadership role is.
I think he must be a banging leader because genuinely I think like 2018 Mario Itoje, one of the best locks of all time.
Yeah.
Like that 2018 season, Hila Saris, England.
Yeah.
And then I suppose, carrying off the back of being the youngest player at the 2017 Lions tour. I don't know, the last 4 years, I don't know, he's been quiet for me, bro.
Yeah.
I don't really think he's all that.
Like
he must just have like some insane leadership qualities in the change room or like on the training pitch, but I just don't think he's that. Like, obviously he's probably the best guy in the second row for England. I mean, Ollie Chessum's doing his thing as well. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he's that guy anymore.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
It's interesting because, like, I think he definitely has a presence on the field. But I mean, for me, like, when I think of a second row, like, you kind of think of like an enforcer almost, and it doesn't seem like that role is there.
Yeah, no, I
for
hear
him.
you. I hear you.
Like,
I think he used to be. I think like
for sure. Like,
I don't know. Maybe he
100%.
put some pressure on himself because he's captain now.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
Especially now he's a Centurion.
So, but yeah, I mean,
and obviously, Aaron, you're a back row specialist. Someone call you.
I wouldn't call specialist, but yeah.
I did have a question, and no one really seemed to answer it. So Henry Pollock started at 8.
Yeah.
Well, he was wearing the 8 jersey.
Yeah.
But he scrummed at 7 the whole time. I didn't understand that.
Okay. Was it?
So like it said Pollock 8 on the back.
Yeah.
But Ben L, I said L 7, and he was wearing he
scrummed at 8. So
like some people are saying it's because like they want Henry Pollock catching a kickoff in a certain place or on the wing, but I was like, surely the jersey number don't matter.
Nah.
So I don't know if it's some sort of mind games. That's what OT or Dan Badians was saying. He's saying it was mind games, but I don't know, bruv.
I mean,
it was just weird. I don't know. There's some deeper tactic there.
So, like, in my head, like, I've seen, I mean, personally, we've done this as well at school level, where we would have myself, Tian, and then another guy who was a little bit. So I was the, I don't want to say the smaller loose forward, but I was definitely the lighter loose forward between the two, where they'd shift me from 8 to go and play 7 on like a defensive scrum, for example, because I was able to get across quicker in a defensive role.
Okay, first.
Whereas obviously the heavier guy, he's not going to really be able to like haul across that quickly. So I mean, like in my mind, that is why they would do that. But it could have also just been like with scrum structurally, like maybe the power from the back wasn't as much as Earl would be putting through. But
I don't know. Maybe it's just because it was his first start and they just saw him at 8. Maybe they were trying to. Maybe it was actually mind games.
Yeah, maybe it was.
That's all I can really think of. And then so all the spotlight would kind of be on Henry Pollock. Maybe they like over target him.
Yeah.
Maybe that. I mean.
Yeah, who knows?
It didn't work because obviously they got smashed in it.
Yeah. Who knows what
yeah.
those mind games were?
The next game that was on Saturday was Scotland defeating Wales just about. So I was watching it. I was watching it, and like my TV froze, and Wales were winning, and like I was doing something, so I didn't realize, and I didn't see until after the game had finished that Scotland eventually won. Yeah. So I was like, oh, this could be a crazy upset.
Yeah.
Wales, especially after what was it, the weekend before they played France.
France, yeah.
All-time low attendance at Principality.
Yeah.
I've been to Principality for a Wales game maybe 2 or 3 times, and it is bumping. Yeah, even if it's not for a Wales game, like I've been, I think, maybe twice during the 2015 World Cup, and I know I've definitely been for some European games. Even like, bro, Welsh people love rugby, bro.
Yeah, no,
so seeing 50,000 people in like a 70,000 seater stadium.
Yeah.
Like it was bad, especially getting pumped by Wales, pumped by France.
France, yeah.
And then this last weekend back up to like 70,000. So that was good to see.
Yeah.
And like, obviously, there's plenty of players in Scotland I like. But yeah, I would have loved to see Wales win though. Because I think the Six Nations needs a good Welsh team. It's just the heritage of it.
It is.
Like,
so
the home nations, we need good Wales for it to be a good Six Nations.
So I'm not going to lie to you. The only game I care for in a Six Nations game is the Wales and Scotland game.
Yeah.
That is the only game I will make sure I'll take time out of whatever I'm doing to watch.
What's that?
I don't know. There's just that such, like, I mean, this will date back to Stone Age, but the Welsh and the Scots.
Fairs.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always been that deep heritage that stems behind it, and I'm massive on tradition.
Fair enough.
So, like, for me, like that Welsh and Scottish game is always like, like who the hell is like king of the roost?
Fairs.
So, yeah, like the Welsh almost putting one over the Scottish. Like, in all fairness, like out of all the European teams, Scotland I'd pick. Scotland's my pick.
That's
just,
like your second favorite team, like
Fairs. Because I mean, I don't know, I just really enjoy Scotland. Maybe it's just because of their anthem, but
100%.
Just going back to the game. So, like looking at it, right from when the anthems were sung, like the Scottish anthem came first. I was watching that and I was like, okay, well, this definitely doesn't sound like the Scotland anthem that I know. It seemed a little bit more flat, especially from the players' standpoint. Like, I didn't know what was going on, but I was like watching. I mean, they just came off a massive win against England as well.
Yeah, literally.
And like, you'd think, shucks, these Oaks are on a roll now. Like, they're top of the leaderboard. Like, they're going to go for this one as well. Knowing it's a wounded Wales side, like they don't really know what's going on in the Welsh rugby at the moment. You'd think like, flip, they're going to get up for it and they're really going to go after it. So, watching the anthems and I listened to the Scottish anthem and I was like, nah, there's no that like fire. But then as soon as the Welsh anthem came on and I was like watching
magic,
it,
bro.
and the boys were absolutely like, you could just see it. They had that fire in their eyes. They were ready for it. And then kickoff came and the Welsh, they were flipping, dominating pretty much the whole game. And Scotland really did pull one back. They really stayed in the fight. But I was like, if Wales could have won, it would have been a massive upset, and I would have been like,
that would have just switched up the
rankings. I mean, it would have definitely thrown like a huge spanner in the works, and you would have been like,
everyone would have won at least one game. I would imagine.
I was like, what? But well done. The Scottish really did pull through in the end, but definitely not their best game. But my heart broke for the Wales guys. I mean, they really, really threw everything they had at it. Just let it slip in the end. But I mean, it's the game of rugby. Can go anywhere.
Literally, bro.
Anytime. Can go anywhere. Yeah.
And then the last one this morning. France beating Italy. I don't know, bro. I thought Italy had it, bro.
I also did.
But then, like, especially they kept them scoreless for about 20-25 minutes in that second half.
Yeah.
Like, maybe we could pull one away, but then the last 10 minutes, just that French bench just seems to work wonders, apparently.
Yeah, they've also developed their own bomb squad now. Literally, I mean, the Italians, they also, I mean, they are very much a underdog side where you kind of don't know what to expect, but as of late, they've really shown like that they can get up for the big ones and that they can put numbers on the big guys as well. And I mean, whatever the coach has got going on there, I forget his name now, but
Quesada.
Yeah, he's definitely built something there, or building something there that's going to be something to watch out for, especially now World Cup coming. So young group of guys as well. So I mean, just getting experience under the belt, I think is definitely going to help. But as well, I also thought shucks, Italy was going to take one over France. I mean, I still even sent Arthur a message and I was like, the Italians are coming, bro. They're gonna
you can't have a dream come true without a dream, my boy.
Nah, you can't. Can't.
And just one thing, like, especially because you said like you always try to watch the Wales-Scotland game. As a South African, just what are your thoughts on the Six Nations in general? Like, so as someone who watched the Six Nations my whole life,
religiously,
mate, like I pretty much before up until I came to A State, I'd go to Ireland, England every year. Even if it was in Dublin, like I'd miss school on the Friday, go with my dad, and have a lot of good times in the Six Nations. And but then obviously when it comes to the other end of the year, watching the Rugby Championship, you watch it because there's some big players. I mean, I always look out for the Australian players. Some of my favorite players playing there. So what are your thoughts on the Six Nations?
So the Six Nations to me, so I've enjoyed rugby across the board. My favorite years of rugby were from 2010 to the 2016, 2017 era, where South African unions were still part of Super Rugby, playing against New Zealand, Australian teams. Argentina and Japanese team jumped in there for a little bit as well. And then the Currie Cup as well, which was a huge thing. Massive. I was like, okay. And then, so our winter, obviously, it's coming up now. So our schoolboy rugby season starting now.
Okay.
So, and Super Rugby would usually be in that time frame as well during school. So then, Six Nations to me was always like that pre-build up to the Super Rugby,
I
and I
didn't
was
think about
like, yo, Super Rugby is coming. You know, Six Nations was really good, even though those teams had nothing to do with our games, but it kind of fed that hunger of like wanting to watch rugby because it was always there. And I mean, yeah, like I was a bit of like when I was growing up, Knights and the Scots and all of that, those wars just interested me.
Okay, first.
Found a lot of interest in it. So, like I said, like I really got up for the Wales and Scottish game, always, still do, just because of that history. But Six Nations as a whole, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to say like there's three clear winners. Like it's your Ireland, England, or France. Like those are your three clear rugby nations that are. One of them is going to win it. And then you kind of with Wales, Scotland, and Italy, you kind of hope for the best. You kind of like, shucks, if they get one off, well done. But they're not getting a Grand Slam. They're not going for two in a row. But as a whole, as a tournament, I think it's very important just for those smaller nations. I don't want to say smaller nations, but like Wales, Scotland, and Italy, just to develop their players and their crop that they have coming through. But I mean, I enjoy watching it. I think it's a massively awesome tournament to watch.
Now, like, what was it, like 4 or 5 years ago, roughly, when the South African teams joined the URC?
Yeah.
There was like murmurs of South Africa joining the Six Nations.
Yeah.
Now, as much as it, to be fair, has developed the teams, like the South African teams joining the URC, I know from a financial standpoint is hard.
No, for sure.
For both South African teams and the European teams. But then I was like, I don't know. Six Nations it felt sacred to me.
Yeah,
so I don't know if I would have liked the Seven Nations or or even, God forbid, they took out like Italy
or something like that. Yeah.
So what were your thoughts about if that were to happen?
So I've heard those rumors as well. Like when we joined the URC, like South Africa joined Six Nations. Like in my head, you can't do that. You can't. Like you said, it was sacred. So the Six Nations has always been the Six Nations, and like it mustn't change. It's not like a dying tournament. Like it's always going to be there. And throwing South Africa in the mix just because the club sides are playing with the Europe sides, like it's not going to necessarily like add anything to it. If anything, it will just take away.
Just take away, yeah.
Because like I said earlier, like the Six Nations is rich in tradition.
Yeah.
Like there's just that vibe about it. Like it's that answer to when you want to be watching rugby outside of the season. Like if you're in the southern hemisphere or whatever. But like. Adding South Africa to that, like it doesn't fit right.
I think it would be bad, but then also you've got to think about the rugby championship. You've taken away one of the big dogs from that.
Yeah, literally.
And like especially like a 4-team tournament,
the rugby championship. I mean, it's Argentina, Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa.
That's sacred as well. Like taking that away.
That has been there since Six Nations. Like those are the two tournaments outside of the World Cup. That are
have so much stake to it,
you can't chop and change. Like things have been the way that they've been because of a reason, and trying to change it for I don't know what reason. Like don't. My mom has this classic saying: "Don't fix what isn't broken."
There you go.
Don't fix what isn't broken. Don't change it. Don't change it.
All right. Now the last bit of Six Nations. Just give us some players that you're looking out for. Like whether they're like fresh, just coming up, or 100 kappa. Like who do you think people should be watching these next 2 games?
So there's a Welsh player that I really enjoy watching play. I enjoy watching. That's Plumtree.
Okay.
I really enjoy watching him play. He's at the Scarlets, if I'm not mistaken, and he's actually playing with another guy that I was at school with.
Oh, really?
Much old. He's much older than me, Jared Taylor. But like whenever I watch the Scarlets, I watch those two guys because they both play loose forward positions, and like I mean you know, they must be doing something right.
Fairs.
So I enjoy watching Wayne. I think it's Wayne Plumtree or Twain Plumtree. Twain.
I couldn't tell you.
But I just know his surname's
I know it's
Plumtree.
Plumtree, yeah.
And then obviously DuPont he's always a good watch.
Yeah. Tane Plumtree.
Tane
There you
Plumtree. I think his dad coached the Sharks at some stage. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
Pretty sure. But yeah, so DuPont, Plumtree, Scottish, Piers Skuman. My dad actually, when he was still around, he had a beer with Skuman's younger brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Tier Skuman.
Fairs.
Yeah, beer and Tier. So Tier Skuman had a beer with my dad. So yeah, Skuman's always a good guy that I like. I love watching him play as well. It kills me to say, but so Pollock, like I don't watch him because I like the brand of
You
style.
just can't help it, innit?
Like I want to watch him just because I want to see what he's up to.
Literally.
You know, like he.
I think almost everyone that we've had on it has said, you hate to say it, but it has to be. Eddie Pollock.
Yeah,
like, it
like-
just has to be.
You know, like he's definitely he's talked about all around the world. I mean,
Sure.
even on the Box Unpacked podcast that I also watch, like every weekend they talk about Six Nations. His name pops up in conversation, and it's
Can't
like
help it.
every day. It's like I hate to say this, and I'm pretty sure like when they publish their video tomorrow, he's going to be in conversation again as
Probably.
well. So yeah, him, Duan van der Merwe, he's also a good watch for me. And then the Italian, what's his name? They're 15. Capazzo.
Capazzo, yeah.
Capazzo, yeah. He's a good one.
Yeah, he came back today.
Yeah.
Off injury.
Yeah, I saw that. Played relatively okay, I think.
And for his first game back,
Yeah, first
back
game back,
against, I mean, I suppose right now the best team in the world.
Yeah, well, no.
Well, I mean, the best active team right now.
Best active team, there you go. Yeah, no, for sure. And then Ramos as well, he got 50 caps today.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, he got 50 caps.
He got me so many points in fantasy.
Yeah, no, he also played really, really well today.
Yeah. He had to move to 10 today because Jalibert got injured, I believe.
Yeah. I found it pretty interesting that not a lot of the Bordeaux guys are in the mix, other than
It's just Jalibert and
the Red Scrum Cap.
Biobert.
Very, yeah.
I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure Archers told me, but I think there's like some sort of beef between the.
Must do. There has to be.
Damien Penaud is just like the top try scorer
Yeah.
for every team he touches.
Yeah.
And he didn't manage to get in.
Yeah. It's
Same
crazy.
with Gregory Audrey, like one of the
Yeah.
best number 8s right now.
Yeah. And what happened to Waki? Where was Waki?
Bro, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, Waki was always in the mix,
Yeah,
and then
he's
all of
like-
a sudden, like, whoop, not there. Whoa.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I haven't seen Waki play in a while. I don't know. I haven't watched Bordeaux play in a while, so I wouldn't know if he's actually injured or not.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, I'd say those are my players. Plumtree, Pollock, Van der Merwe, Skuman, Kupazzo, Ramos. Oh, Irish. Need to name at least one Irish player. That 12. What's his name?
McCluskey.
McCluskey. There you go.
That's a good shout. All right. Now, unfortunately, we do have to talk about this, innit?
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
So, for those that don't know, the A State Rugby team hosted. Would you say they're our biggest rivals?
One of.
Yeah,
For sure, one of.
Yeah, they'd be like one of our biggest.
Between them and Davenport.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. We hosted them at the Kurt Huckabee Field, the sacred grounds.
Lindenwood, by the way.
Lindenwood, yeah, sorry. We hosted them, and unfortunately suffered the taste of defeat.
We did.
So, I mean, try not to get personal, but like,
Yeah.
just let me know your thoughts on.
So I mean, yeah, like all credit to them. They definitely came and did a job. But yeah, in the same vein, we did make it really hard on ourselves. I mean, 14 penalties conceded. That is, it's hard. It's hard to win any rugby game with 14 penalties against you. Like it's not happening, and especially at high level, high stakes. Like you put up 14 pens, like you're not coming back from that. And I mean, I can't even, like, I think they scored about 3-4 tries just off of our penalties. Like they banged it into the corner, and then we were on our goal line defending, and yeah, I mean, you can only make so many tackles. So It's hard. It's hard because personally, I really thought that we had it in us. I mean, we still do. Like, I'm not saying like it's the end of the world, but
Yeah, season's not over.
season's still a long way. It was just sad to open up the home opener for this part of the season, at least with an L. But definitely working on fixing the things that went wrong, which aren't hard fixes.
Yeah, we had like a chill training week this week, just kind of mend the bodies.
Yeah, recovered.
And then big game with our other rivals.
Yeah,
Conference game.
Davenport.
So we made the trip up to Michigan last semester, and we did a decent job.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Won by a good like 15 odd points, I believe.
Yeah.
Like that was our first big test of that semester.
Yeah.
And so we proved that we're bigger than just beating the small teams.
Yeah. For sure.
So now they're coming down to us.
Yep.
And what are your thoughts there?
So Davenport has always been a good game. I mean, I've enjoyed playing them since we got here. Obviously, I don't know. For me, in my mind, I don't want to say anything. You can get me in trouble, but like it's interesting to see just how things change in a university setup, because obviously you have incoming and then leaving, and then it's like, even with us, I mean, we've had incoming, we've had leaving. It's like, how to piece all these different moving parts together. And Davenport has definitely been a really good game, like to test ourselves against top side. They always bring the physicality. My personal opinion and feeling, like they are one of the most physical sides we play.
Oh boy.
They're not expansive in the sense like they'll make you run a lot, but they definitely will be coming at you.
Yeah, they'll be hitting hard. There's some big boys there.
Yeah, they look for the physicality, and they like it. So but I mean, us as A-State, we front up to that. It's what part of our identity, I think. So
100%.
But again, just touching on what we did last semester in Michigan. Even there, like, I mean, a lot of their points stemmed from our penalties.
We were behind at half time, so we had to pull it out of the fire.
We had to switch on.
Luckily we did. So
it's never easy playing away from home. Obviously, just home
especially
ground.
after 14 hours, boy.
Yeah, 14 hours drive. Yeah, not easy. And it was pretty cold. Michigan, love the cold, love it, live for that shit.
Oh yeah.
But it was just penalties I'd say is one of our biggest defining factors. If we can cut down on the number of those things, if we can stay away from that whistle blowing for penalty against us, I think we'll be in a good spot 100%. In a lot of our games. Because, I mean, our attack at the moment is untouchable. Like, I think our attack, we've got a really deadly one. They those backline boys of ours, they know what they're doing. Yeah. So, it's just stepping on the right building blocks, putting the building blocks together, building this week. Like you said, had a good, I don't want to say easy, but like deload week last week, just kind of getting the bodies on the mend and all of that, dealing with all the strains and bruises and stuff like that. But it's going to be one hell of a week. Looking forward to the weekend. Yeah.
So obviously is in the distance, but unlike the fall semester, the spring semester tends to be a bit more compact.
Yeah.
Because obviously we've got to make time for the spring break and then the playoffs after that.
Yes.
So we've got a proper graph the next 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So like, just what are your thoughts on not necessarily the games themselves, but just like
we play 4 consecutive games now.
So we're home away the next 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on just a big month ahead?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't actually realize. I thought there was going to be a break in between.
No,
it was just 4 months, like 4 months, eh? Yeah, so
4 straight weeks.
Yeah, I mean, saying that, you live for these moments, eh? Like you like get here in Jan and you're only playing like late end of Feb, and you're like, can the season just come now? Like this pre-season training is just getting to me. Like I'm not seeing any games. Like what is happening? But before you know it, like we said earlier, time just flies.
Yeah.
busy with school and all that, and then all of a sudden it's game week, and then you're like, oh shucks. And then in the spring semester especially, it's like everything is just bang, bang, bang,
Literally.
bang, bang on top of each other. So yeah, it's definitely a big month coming up. So good though, so good for us, I think, especially just to get into the roll of things. Like big weekend this weekend, then we got McKendree the next, then it's Penn State. Never usually play them. We've played them once
We just
before.
played them in bowl game, so first time I think ever that they're going to come to
The Swamp.
to Jonesboro. I think in general, I don't
Yeah.
think any Penn State team has ever come down
Yeah, the Swamp, baby.
there. Yeah, and then the big one.
Yeah.
Number 2 in the country.
Laugh, love it when it's hard, boys.
So I mean, I've never played away. I went to the game.
Yeah.
But I've never played away, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
As someone who did play that game in freshman year, what was your
Yeah, I mean,
what were your thoughts on going
So-
to Marietta?
so vivid. Yeah, I mean, we didn't even have all the boys there. Like, I mean, Warwick, he was out in a moon boot.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
shifts in the
Yeah, massive shifts in our
Punchy
usual.
was the secret weapon.
Punchy was our Argentinian missile. He was coming in there. Yeah, we had Ridgeway at 10. James, where was James? James was 15
It
still.
must have been 15. Yeah.
Yeah, Braden, he went off with a concussion that game.
Yeah, it was
It was yeah.
Keon kicking the ball. That was magic.
Yeah, shout out Keon. I don't know if you watch these, but
I hope, man.
I hope he does. But yeah, Keon,
Shout him out.
Keon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I must be honest.
For a guy who is easily one of the best football players I've ever seen, Keon, man, fantastic footballer.
Yeah.
He was a footballer long before he was a rugby player.
Yeah,
And but mate, shocking.
yeah. The boot there, I was like, wow.
Don't get me wrong, the idea are excellent.
Yeah.
Like we managed to turn the ball over like on our try line.
yeah,
And
yeah.
he did what anyone
Yeah, in the right mind would do.
100%.
But
It
the
just-
execution, bro.
just came off the shoelaces. Oh, it was rough.
I think it was one of those ones, you know, when you clip it on the shin
Ah, bro.
and it just goes straight up.
Whatever it did, it was.
It was, oh, mate.
and,
I won't lie, I panicked. I was like, oh no.
I remember watching that like on the side. I was like,
Oh, it was. Oh. I was actually behind him when it happened,
wait.
and I can still see this picture in my head. Like I just see Keon, like grab the ball like this, and he just absolutely hoofed it. And I was like, initially I was like, whoa, no, there's no ways I just see a number 4 trying to hoof a ball first of all, let alone Keon when we're on our line. And I like took a moment in that like brief second, and I was like, am I like concussed? Like what's going on? And then yeah, basically I was just kind of reacting to trying to prevent what inevitably happened after that. But I mean, yeah, like it just as a whole, the experience there, awesome vibe, awesome environment.
I think the one thing, like, so I've only ever played life once, and the one thing I can definitely say is that perhaps unlike Davenport and Lindenwood, who kind of have like kind of try to get in your head a little bit and stuff like that, and you know, rub your face in the dirt or call you names.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in life, they're just good at rugby, bro.
They're good at, they play rugby. Those boys
they just
play
do
rugby.
what they do best, and that is rugby.
Yeah.
They don't talk smack. They don't do nothing.
Yeah, and you know what? Like all credit to them. Like that's how it should be. I mean, you're there to do a job first and foremost. Smack talking and all of that can come after or whatever, but the job needs to be done. Number one, and yeah, shout out like Laugh. They do that really well. They get down to business and they make sure the job gets done.
Yeah. So me and Aaron, we played for the American Aviators.
Yeah.
We played the same day that Life played Cal in the
Yeah.
final.
Yeah.
We watched that game. Oh, that was like
Yeah,
that was like the closest like to a professional game I think I've seen in a while.
yeah, like it,
That
especially
looked proper.
yeah, especially coming like watching it in America. Like I mean, obviously, like you don't get many chances to go and watch MLR games and all that just because of season. But yeah, watching the Life and Cal game, that was definitely some top college rugby, and
I think that might be even top 10 matches I've ever watched.
yeah,
That
it was such a brilliant game.
Like
of
you
rugby.
could genuinely tell those were the 2 best teams in the country going at it.
Yeah.
That was some game.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, all credit to those boys. They definitely put in the hard yards. So yeah, whatever the coach has going on over there, he's got his head screwed on right, and he's getting after it, bro.
Gonna move on to the quick fire questions.
Okay.
Just first thing that comes into your head, yeah.
Okay. Oh goodness.
First off,
Pressure.
in rugby, who is your GOAT?
Sure. Skulk burger.
That's a rogue pick. Fez. Favorite player?
Yo. I have 2.
Because it's you, Aaron, I'll let you off.
Yes. Steph and Skulk burger.
What, PSF the toy?
Yep.
Okay, Fez.
Yep.
Alright, now the food one. Your favorite snack? So I'm talking like, the health kind of goes out the window a little bit. You don't have to get a protein bar, like snack right there. What you go? We're on an away trip, going to a Love's, maybe even a Bucky's.
Can like this one be a at home snack? Like,
Oh yeah, that's play on.
okay.
That's play on.
So, biltong.
Fez.
Like, nothing on God's green earth compares to biltong. Like that is
Some good stuff.
That is. Have you had?
Yeah. So the rugby club that my dad used to play for, Northolt, they were linked. So Northolt owned the grounds, let's say, and then so you know how there's like London Irish, London Scottish.
Yeah.
So we have London Springboks. So
Hey.
as far as I'm aware, they shared the ground,
Okay.
and so they had like a massive reunion, and me and my dad like helped set it up and stuff.
Yeah.
And they gave us a bunch of food.
Oh wow.
Like I think they made biltong like in the changing rooms.
Oh bro.
Like
That stuff.
yeah.
It's.
They had like some sort of lamb. Oh, bro.
It's-
I'll be real. Like I hate to admit it, but these guys they know how to cook, bro.
Yeah. Biltong.
Braing.
Biltong is. Yeah, braing is.
These guys know what they're
top tier.
doing.
But yeah, I mean, so biltong. Yeah, that's my go-to snack.
Fez.
Me and my mum. English is hard. My mate Darren, his biltong recipe is top tier. So he bought it with me in high school. So he stayed at our house, and like whenever he'd come home from the farm and whatever, and he'd have biltong, he'd always bring it in the bucket loads,
Nice.
and we'd feast on that
Nice,
stuff.
All right. I'm sure we all know this, but your favorite sport outside of rugby?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this could be watching, playing. This could be last week. This could be 10 years ago. But your favorite memory in sport? Doesn't necessarily have to be A-State related. Doesn't have to be rugby related. Just your favorite memory in sport. Like if you.
And I can't have 2, because I mean I've lived 2 sporting lives.
It's got to be one big one. Like you can only relive one.
Okay.
You can only relive one.
Okay. Selborne College, first team rugby game, 150 years of Selborne College.
Whoa.
I'm gonna say this. I have my first 15 mates or first 23 mates that got given their jerseys at the end of the season. We're the only boys that will only ever have the 150 on their jersey.
Wow.
In gold. So, yeah. So, going along with that, our school hosted their Jubilee Festival at Selborne, and we had the privilege of playing Sax and Kingswood at that festival. Sax was a great game, but our last game against Kingswood for that festival was unreal. I mean, we beat them by 1 point. So, Kingswood is a private school in Grahamstown.
TK went, no? Or am I bugging?
No, you're bugging. So
TK not go to Kingswood?
he went to Northwood. So where Connor went, so he went to St Andrews. So it's St Andrews and Kingswood. So St Andrews is the boys only school, and then Kingswood is your co-ed private school. But Kingswood had this rap against Selborne, like that they'd always beat us, and that Kingswood was always going to be better than Selborne. So yeah, it was like a bit of a personal grudge match, just because of that. Like there was just that stigma around it. But yeah, so basically we're playing this game and it's like kind of tit for tat. Like we go score, they score, we score, they score, and it comes down to crunch time. And where were we? Yeah, so we were in their 40 meters. So from their 40 to the try line, and we got a penalty, and we were down on the scoreboard. And we needed 5 points to win. So, yeah, basically we got this penalty. If I'm not mistaken, Greg Fletcher, he awarded us the penalty for going for poach. Very, very ballsy, late game, going for poach, not really too sure which way the game's swinging, where the momentum is. Got the poach. And got the penalty for holding. So then, myself and our captain, we decided, we were like, okay, well, penalty's not going to cut it, and the only option is to kind of go for it. So we were like, okay.
Could we go home?
We kicked to the corner. Corner was right in front of the Kingswood grandstand.
Oh, sheesh.
So it was like, oh, mate, you don't even want to know. So they had the whole of the Kingswood grandstand. So the way our grandstand is situated is basically all along the one side of the touchline is one massive grandstand that's kind of split. So there's one big one that's for Selborne, another one for the visiting side, and then another one for parents on the far side. So you obviously have our school, and then you have Kingswood. And our school is going nuts. Like, I mean, our cheerleader at the time, he was getting the boys ramped up, getting us ramped up. Kingswood Oaks were like ramped up because, they were like not having us in there. And it was basically we're putting our Chihuahuas on the block, and we were going to be like, well, this is do or die right now. And obviously, you know how it goes. So, we called the line-out call and got up on Greg, who was our main jumper at the time. Kingswood didn't go up, didn't contest, and they knew what was coming. We knew the more was coming, bro. And we kind of bunkered down, and we just fucking went. We just went and went. And we scored. Game-winning try, and then basically after that we were defending until the last whistle, and we kept them out, and we won. But that feeling of just, I don't know, it was kind of euphoric in a way because it was just unreal. Like I haven't experienced anything to date where there was just that like energy, behind at a field that was just unreal.
Do you still have that jersey?
I do.
Is it here or is it back home?
Nah, it's at home. So before my dad passed, he was going to build a bar. So that would have my junior Craven Week jersey, my Selborne primary, like my under 13 first team jersey, and then my Selborne College 150th jersey, and then my Craven Week jersey, all in a frame.
Wow.
With the photos and everything that goes around it. But didn't get around to it, but I'll make sure that I get it done and can have it up in my bar one day. Nice. But so that's it. All
right. Well, and then the last question for you, bro. If rugby players were stocks, who would you be investing your money in the next, for the rest of the season? I said.
If rugby players were
stocks.
Rugby players. So like what single player?
Yeah. So like this is the next big thing, or like even if you think of a safe bet, but rugby players with stocks, we're in the New York Stock Exchange in the rugby world. Who would you be investing your money in?
I'm gonna say Andre Esterhuizen.
Okay, the hybrid player.
The hybrid.
Yeah, Fez.
The hybrid.
Literally.
You know how tall that guy is? Bro, he's like 196 centimeters.
Really?
196. He's almost 2 meters, and he's a center, bro.
No, I didn't
and will now loose forward, center/loose forward.
What's your thoughts on this new hybrid?
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But I've heard rumors of taking away the meaning of like having props, and because if they want to take away the contested scrums and cock like that.
What? World rugby?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's but like you can't do that. Then that destroys rugby.
100%.
You need the front row. You need those boys.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
I'll make them like useless. Like no offense, boys, but props like scrumming. That's what you guys do, bro.
Yeah, that's their bread and butter. That's their honey and milk.
What the hell? That's weird.
Yeah, the hybrid player, all for it. However, it needs to be smart. So like, I don't know. Just from if I'm looking at this from a coaching standpoint, not that I'm a coach at all, but like if I could have two hybrid players, one that's like actively playing, like he's starting, and then one that replaces that hybrid, so you have like two hybrids in your arsenal. So you have one on the bench and then one.
Fairs.
So kind of the way that like Rassi does it with Andre, like if needed, he can go loose forward or he can go center during a game. However, he doesn't have one that's on the maybe no, he doesn't.
Fairs.
But I think having two of them on at a game would be optimal.
All right, well, that's all the time we've got for today.
been
Unfortunately,
great.
bro, this has been a great episode, bro. We went into some depth here.
Yeah, I reckon.
I think we're over an hour actually.
Sucks.
So,
Look at that.
So join us next week. We'll have some new guests. God knows who we're gonna have, but we're gonna have someone. Post-match analysis possibly of the A-State Davenport game and much more.
Yeah.
Support the podcast. Follow me here on Spotify or on Instagram, tiernan.og. And then, like I said, every episode, this is only really for a class, but who knows? We might have a season 2 soon in the future. That's not for a class, and we'll take this podcast to the moon, eh?
Yeah.
So share it to your friends and family. Put it on your stories, whatever. Watch, comment. Like the podcast. Rate it 5 stars out of 10. Oh, not out of 10. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5 stars.
Rate it 5 stars. Comment what you'd like to hear about or who you'd like to hear from in particular.
Yep.
As much as we love the boys, we're going to try to get someone other than a rugby player on, hopefully. But yeah, that's all we got really. Thanks and goodbye for now. Aaron, any lasting remarks to the people then?
Be wise, make good choices, listen to your gut, be fearless, be brave, be bold, follow your heart, love those around you, always tell them that you love them, cherish the moments with everyone that you can, and like, comment, subscribe, do all of the good things. I'm going to shout myself out here.
So
I also have a rugby account, AVD_rugby. Just trying to grow the brand, grow the page. Basically, just tell the ones that mean the most to you that you love them. You never know how long you got with them. So lots of love. And Tiernan, thank you so much for the opportunity. It's been flipping. It was actually pretty sick. Like I don't know what to expect. So it's been good.
Roll safe, love and guidance. Bye.
Chaz.